Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from the MLG studios here in New York City. I'm axeltoss, he's axlive. You're watching Heart of the Swarm exhibitions. Today is Wednesday. We just played game one of a free-for-all. It's pretty fun, pretty entertaining. The Batman was victorious. And now we're getting people back in the lobby here to see who's interested in playing again. Looks like we might have a couple empty slots here for community members, so if you'd like to possibly participate and play with pro players, be commentated on by axeltoss and axlive, of course, mute your stream. Join channel MLG. And this applies to pretty much every day if you ever want to get involved or, you know, play in the community days we have. Like yesterday was all about community matches. We were playing arcade games for the whole 2 hours, and we pulled people from channel MLG. So there's a nice little ability for you to get involved here. And I'm gonna invite Get Lost Luck because I remember he won last time.
He did.
Remember he was on my fantasy
team?
He
did win. Yeah. He had the Stalkers. He was the one who won with the Stalkers versus the Tempest.
You're exactly right. And you picked, who's the guy you picked to win it? I remember he
Watson.
died. He died first. Or was it Wingblade?
No, it was Watson.
Okay, fair enough.
I think. It might have been Wingblade.
I think it was Wingblade.
I mean,
the VOD is there.
I basically pick people, you know, from their names. Like Wingblade sounds like Slingblade.
Yep.
Watson, of course, is, you know, a Sherlock Holmes reference. You know, there's been a lot of Sherlock Holmes stuff lately. There was that BBC one about a year ago, and then recently there's that new one called Elementary. A lot of cool new Sherlock Holmes series. Some of them are good. Some of them are.
I like that stuff.
I do too. Actually, I do like it. A lot of the people who like the old classic ones don't like them as much because they're like in a new modern style, I guess. But me being, you know, a relative youngster, I enjoy some of that, the newer stuff as well. I mean, the classic ones were pretty good too, but I'm not up in arms about taking things in new, different directions.
Who am I missing?
Need one more person. So, we're getting some, yeah, Sasquatch is playing Terran now. I think he's realized Terran's the way to go.
I like how everyone's like changing their strategies as they play more. in this
They're figuring it out more and more.
It's a very unique map.
I still think way too many Thors are made, though.
Yeah.
Because Thors are expensive. It's great to have some to deal with air, but all you need is, like, 5. And then you can use missile turrets to supplement. And then you can have a lot more food for siege tanks to deal with infestors and ground armies. And also you can add into Ravens. So, like, missile turrets are great because they're super good versus air. They're like, I mean, they're twice as good as a photon cannon is against air, without any upgrades, right? So they're like super good versus air, and they only cost minerals. So they're very synergistic for like, you're Terran late game, you're thinking about all these gas heavy units, right? So missile turrets are just absolutely great. I mean, we saw
there's a lot of opportunity to get minerals on that map.
There is. I mean, mass mule bombing the middle obviously works pretty well for the Batman.
So we got a little bit of a different race.
You know, we might have even of each race.
I think we might.
We actually have 2-2-2. 2-2-2-2. 2 Zergs, 2 Protoss, 2 Terran, 2 random. That is as even as it can get, man. How did you invite these players to make it work out like that?
It's just intuition. I don't ask for these powers.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a gift, my friend.
I know. I try not to take advantage of it too much, but the 2 randoms are going to be Poke Bunny and Get Lost Luck. Of course, Get Lost Luck, he won last week, if I remember correctly.
I believe you do, sir.
And then we have 2 Terrans, and Sasquatch is actually going to be playing. And the Batman, he did so well with Terran last game.
Now he's going Zerg.
He's playing Zerg.
Well, you know, bats are more Zerg-like.
They are.
Actually, ravens can kind of look like bats.
They can.
And it also kind of looks like that ship that he was flying in that most recent movie. The, what's it called? The little helicopter-y thing? The Batwing. There you go.
That's not what it was called.
I think it was something like that. You know, there's Batmobile, Batwing, because you can't say Batcopter. I guess you could, but it doesn't sound as good. Or Batplane. Batwing sounds really good.
Well, I think the important issue is his color is the same.
That is important. You got to have that color.
And I think it's pretty interesting because it's like he won the last one, so he's like, all right, y'all think I won because of Terran? I'm going to win with Zerg because I know what I'm doing. So we'll have to see if he can stand by that claim. He is the Zerg player. In the top right-hand location to the south of him, we have Wingblade. Talking about bat wings. Wingblade there. To the south of him, we have Sasquatch. Was the most cost-efficient with his army in the last game.
He was.
Impressive infestor fungals on plenty of mules.
Batman just right behind him, though.
And we have Todd at the same exact location, same exact race at the bottom left. We'll have to see how he changes up his strategy. Next to him, we have MYEDT Mesta. Yellow Terran. I have to see if you listen to your analysis of the situation and decides to go for the missile turrets and tanks and stuff. Poke Bunny in the top left playing Protoss. He played Zerg in the last game. To the north of him, we have Get Lost Luck, the champion from the free-for-all we had last week, or one of them. And then finally, we have Vulcan Lord.
That's a good name.
Thompson. I really like that name.
It's a good name. You know what's interesting? Both random players got Protoss.
Oh, did they?
There's 4 Protoss, 2 Terran, 2 Zerg. So Protoss has a decent shot to win this one, just because sheer numbers.
That doesn't really, that logic doesn't really apply though, does it? Based on last game.
I mean, well, it's just percentage-wise, right? If you assume everyone has an equal chance of winning.
Well, I mean, we only had 1 Terran last game, and he won.
Well, that's Terran. Terran don't follow the rules.
Okay. And we have 2 Terrans, so I dare say the Protoss are less likely to win this one.
They're less likely than they were last game. That is 100% correct. You know, I could see Todd being stuck in a really bad position. Like, imagine both Sasquatch and Tremesta both go tanks, and like he won't be able to, he just can't move. Like, there's like siege state, like the entire like edges of his base are under fire.
Knowing Todd really well, I have a strong desire for that to happen. To the point where I'm like considering messaging the 2 Terrans privately.
Getting them both to like tank him from over the ledge.
Yes. Or just do medevac drops all day on him. That's what I think we'll do. I'm sorry, Todd. I love you.
You like blink stalkers in to try to kill one medevac and just ignites the afterburner and zips out of there. You know that there's so many cool new stuff. There's a lot of cool new stuff. I really like Heart of the Swarm. I know I keep saying that, but I think it has so much potential as a game.
Yeah.
It's like, sure, people can nitpick and find a single problem with it, but it's like remember the Wings of Liberty beta? How many problems there were, right? Like, it's already, I think, at a much better stage than the Wings of Liberty was.
Yes.
And Wings of Liberty was a really, really great game. I mean, that's why we're both here, right? It's because Wings of Liberty was such an amazing game. I think Heart of the Swarm is going to be even better.
I agree 100%. Did you see that trailer, the cinematic?
I did. Wow, that was good.
I loved it. They need to make a full-length movie. You don't have to have any audio. You can just do all battle scenes and stuff, but...
Well, there should be audio. I mean, the audio is not the hard part there. The hard part's animation.
Yeah.
That's what it takes. I mean, it takes them a long time to make all those cutscenes. I wonder if there would be a market for that, though. If you could do it, you know, make a full animated video.
Huh.
Although I think, I mean, the World of Warcraft one would probably get more attention.
Yeah, probably.
Interesting little move there by Sasquatch. Missile turreting in Wingblade. Wasn't very effective, though. Or, I mean, Supply Depot in it.
Yep.
Proxy Supply Depot, not the strongest aggressive option.
No, you're going to have to remake that. Building a bunker there.
No, I've never tried that when I played Terran. I've never tried building a whole bunch of supply depots in my opponent's base and seeing if that does anything.
Well, I mean, generally, building things that don't do anything in your opponent's base where they have things that can kill your things is not a good idea.
It's good analysis.
Yeah.
I like it.
I try.
I like it.
Yeah. But who knows? If it's never been done, maybe it'll work out.
That's right. Try something new.
Uh-oh. What's this?
Uh-oh. It's carrying a large...
This is what I
It looks like it's carrying a factory.
That's
but wait.
actually a Thor.
It's actually...
Oh, on overcharge.
Walk back, Thor. Walk back. Wait, he could use the Ignite Afterburners and save it. Or he could just walk back.
I think he will. Oh, there's a Void Ray, though.
Yeah, he's got to pick it up. Ignite Afterburners!
Do it.
Or just almost die.
No. There we go.
That'll work too.
He did that on purpose so the Void Ray would follow. He knew. He was calculating in his mind, all right, my medevac is going to be alive with 6 HP. And I want to bait that.
He was 0.5 seconds.
Widowmine.
Oh, I like it too. Maybe, you know, it could be he doesn't know about that new ability the medevac has. It's such a cool ability. Oh!
Nice.
Just in time, the Batman showing again why he is the current free-for-all champion.
Meanwhile, we have a War Prism drop into Vulcan Lords based by Get Lost Luck.
Uh-oh. This might actually be the game. Like, there's as many Zells as there are Speeds.
There's only Lings here.
And there's only like 6 Darklings.
Is it Roachborn? He has a lair.
It's like an army of midgets trying to beat an equally sized army of Predators. Like, it just doesn't work.
We do have 13 Roaches on the way. In Vulcan Lord's defense.
Yeah, he's going to lose his lair, though. Or, no, he won't. No, he won't. Nobody's gonna. Actually, if the Zealots focused the lair, I think they would have gotten it from the start.
What they're doing. I don't think they're gonna get it.
No, it's too late. They could have. I think it would have been close if they did from the start. No evac for them either.
Oh, no.
But the Vulcan's Lord's troubles are just beginning.
Remember, he attacked the Batman. And this is what happens when you attack the Batman.
You don't mess with the Batman.
Nope.
Remember when, I forget, Liam Neeson's character left in Batman Begins, he left him in the burning house, and he didn't kill him off?
Yes.
This is what happens. If you attack someone, you've got to damage him critically. Tremest the Southern Phone to Thor drop, but the Stalkers just absolutely obliterate that over the top left-hand side of the map. Thor did not do too much there.
Medevac got away.
It did.
I like the attempts of Team Aista to make things interesting in the beginning of the game here.
It is cool.
I'm in support of those Thor drops. If you just handle them a little bit better, I think it could be good, but...
He's got to learn to use that ability that it has.
The Ignite after.
Yeah. And he also needs to learn to build workers. Or maybe he doesn't. We talked about this earlier in free-for-all, how...
Uh-oh.
But see, this is the problem if you don't actually build workers, and you don't expand, then you have the
micro
units.
with your Viking, he's fine.
He's fine? Yeah. I mean, he's just been so slow in building up forces. That's alright, though. It's slow but sure. Steady wins the race, right? Steady wins the race.
That's how someone won, I think... Someone won. Yellow Snow.
Yellow Snow, yes.
I remember that name.
Yes.
He actually
what a great name.
He stayed on one base for a good 20 minutes and then expanded. While everyone was killing each other and taking expansions everywhere, he just kept his big, expensive army alive. And then he ended up winning the game.
The Batman trying something, I don't think we've seen this in free-for-all yet. Swarm hosts. He's massing them. No upgrades.
Oh, interesting. We haven't seen those yet.
We have not.
I'm thinking back because Katz has played in a lot of these.
But Katz doesn't really like Swarm hosts, from what I noticed. He likes Vipers. He likes Queens. You know, he likes Infestors. This could be it. I mean, Todd's just picking apart Team Esta. Maybe some more Widow Mines would help him out a lot, but at this point it might be... If Todd adds in an Observer, it's going to be Curtains.
Terrence can lift, bro.
Yeah, but where's he going to move to?
Is natural.
That's true. And if Todd doesn't figure that out...
Yeah.
Vulcan Lord is now, I think...
That's a lot of Zealots and Stalkers in his main base.
I mean, the Roaches will kill him, but he's just been taking so much damage.
Losing your lair, not so good at this point in the game.
Both Protosses, or I say both, I mean 2 of the 4 Protosses doing similar strategies. Void Rays early on, following up with Tempest. And Sasquatch is getting pounded.
Oh.
What has Sasquatch been doing? He's been getting Siege Tanks, Missile Turrets, but he hasn't gotten any anti-air. You got to get a couple Thors. He's building them now. A little bit too late, though, and he's just getting rocked.
Got his Marines coming down here to try to deal with this.
Actually, if he gets some Thors out, he'll be fine. I think Sasquatch will actually be fine. I mean, he'll take damage, but if you notice, he's already got the middle going. He moved out maybe too early, because now Poke Bunny's going to be killing from the front, too. A little bit too greedy with that push out there. We're learning that... What wins, Swarm Host or Tempest?
Oh. Well, Tempest have to be able to see the Swarm Host, no?
But Swarm Host can't shoot air.
No, they can't. You're right.
So it's an interesting little situation here. But, I mean, Tempest can kill these little guys, but he's actually taking damage.
Decent amount of damage.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, nothing's really changing the status quo.
Well, he just killed a pro.
That's true. But the Batman needs some anti-air, though.
There's the Observer. He does need anti-air.
It's pretty hard to beat an opponent who's mastering air without anti-air.
Meanwhile, Vulcan Lord desperately trying to hold on to his infrastructure. Poke Bunny, just going nothing but Blink Stalkers, has secured the middle.
He's just hanging back and mining while everyone else is fighting.
Yep.
I like it.
So is Team Aista starting to...
Well, Team Master's sitting back and mining one base with like 20 workers.
That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little different from mining 3
I think
bases
he'll be top
in the
3,
middle.
calling it now.
I think you're probably right, actually.
Actually, it's only a matter of time before Todd turns around.
Yeah, Sasquatch, unfortunately, is just getting destroyed by these...
Both sides.
By Todd, yeah.
Alright, we'll keep an eye on this. Meanwhile, look at this. Poke Bunny coming across the map, trying to engage these Tempests here from
Sasquatch
from
has got to be happy.
Yeah, backed Todd away. And now he's just trying to secure control of this middle. Not killing Sasquatch's command center there, interestingly enough. I think he could have gotten away with that.
Vulcan Lord still on a single base there. Poke Bunny, Team Maista may be in trouble. No, Poke Bunny backs up, doesn't go for the kill.
For Poke Bunny, I see no reason not to kill his natural.
I would just knock out. Like, it's untouched.
Yep.
He hasn't mined yet, and nobody else would take it. If Poke Bunny takes it now, it's his for the rest of the game most likely.
Yep.
That would be. I mean, I think that would make you.
Might
Poke
be
Bunny
a game
would win the
clincher
game.
kind of thing.
He's already mining so much from the middle. He's got a great opportunity to take an extra base. Todd's going to be distracted with Sasquatch, most likely. Sasquatch has got to get some Ravens out or something. Finally, okay, there goes the tech up. He's got no gas. Maybe I think the problem is he massed tanks early game, and both players next to him went pure air.
Yeah.
And tanks lose to air units. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. This is not good.
Is yours still going?
Mine is not going. Wingblade.
No, Wingblade.
Okay. Oh.
Was he in a good position?
He was, actually. He has like the mass Tempest army. I bet, the Batman's karma kicks in.
Yeah.
He's destined to never be defeated. Wingblade had him on the ropes there, and now look at this. He's going to wipe out the Air Force. I don't think he had a great answer to. I mean, we've seen Cutbirds with Void Rays before.
Yeah.
He does Void Rays would have fought back. Batman works in mysterious ways. He's mastered the shadows. Goes through the internet, knocks Wingblade out of the game, and that's how he takes him out.
Looks like poking Todd a little bit there. And yeah, this is a really good time. I mean, the Batman, like before this, he wasn't even doing any damage.
He was in trouble, man.
He was in a lot of trouble.
Like he had no, like he needed to get a bunch of infestors to kill the army, and he had already committed so much gas to the Corruptors and Stormhouse.
Poor Wingblade.
I
feel pretty bad for the guy.
The Terrans, so Sasquatch is basically getting destroyed. Sasquatch is dead. I mean, he's dead. Well, how's the other Terran doing? He's just still mining. Like you said, he might get top 3.
Told you, man.
Poke Bunny really should just go and kill him.
He should. But let's think about this from Poke Bunny's point of view.
Look at Get Lost of Luck.
Team Meister's never attacked Poke Bunny, so he has no reason to attack him, I guess.
That's a pacifist standpoint, once you're at war, there's no room for pacifism, at least not in StarCraft.
Sure.
I really like what Get Lost Luck did, is he took the main, right?
Yeah. So.
Of Vulcan Lord, but he left a natural. So everyone has to go through. He's got like Vulcan Lord working for him. He's like his doorman. It's like when they got
security
like a
guard.
Yeah, he's got the spine crawler security guard. And no one's gonna mess with him. And Vulcan Lord can't do anything, right? Like he's researching melee attack on his evolution chamber.
I like it. Makes his drones, or he has some links.
Yeah, make this Hurricane a little bit better. Why not?
Let's send some changelings down.
Oh, Todd taking over the natural of, or Sasquatch's former natural. Sasquatch is out of the game.
He is.
So Todd's looking strong.
Yeah, Todd is looking very strong.
Poke Bunny's looking the strongest. So, I mean, Poke Bunny's banking money.
Oh, and now guess who's getting attacked? Team Meister. Now he has some Ravens here.
He doesn't have the economy really to actually.
He has Vikings.
He would.
He's supply locked.
Todd's army is twice as big though. Is the
He needs
problem.
to stop getting supply locked.
I mean, it's great if no one attacks you for 20 minutes, but if it's still
he has energy as long as
if there's still at 90 food, that's not good.
All right, let's see what happens here. Team Meister.
Like it's just too much. Look at that army.
He needs to type out.
Look at Todd's army.
He needs to type out. Todd, please go away or something like that. Well, that's a start. What else is he gonna say?
Gotta say help at the southwestern
corner. It worked.
Did it? Yeah, Poke Bunny made. Wait, Poke Bunny's putting another Nexus in the middle?
Yes.
Wait, he has 3. Poke Bunny's trying to take 100% of the middle.
He is. I like it.
Somebody's got to stop him.
I think it might be up to Todd.
Oh, Todd's on the right path. Todd, look at what he's doing.
Cannon.
And he's got to make the cannons because we've seen what happens to Tempest 5 Blinkstalkers, right?
Yeah.
But if you get enough cannons, you can do it.
There's Colossus.
Yeah, there's too many Tempest. I mean, but the Colossus is going to take a while to beat back that many cannons. The Tempest got to focus the Colossi down.
Oh, here we go.
Look at this, boom. Look at this Colossi.
That's a huge amount of damage.
There's just too many Tempests.
Oh my god.
I feel like he should just blink in and go for it almost, and just use storms or maybe backing up's nice. He's got a lot of money to bank. He doesn't need to fight.
Uh-oh, here he comes with the High Templars. It looks like Poke Bunny's gonna go for it. There's a blink forward with the Stalkers trying to get rid of this Tempest army. Time Warp going down here. I'm not sure who that Time Warp was from. I think it was from Todd.
It would make sense it was from Todd. It did a good job messing with the Stalker. Another blink in.
I can't even tell what's going on here.
I think the cannons are killing everything.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And Poke Bunny's actually not having his armies attack. He's having his Stalkers dance.
Yeah. You don't want your Stalkers to be dancing.
No,
they need to be
they're less effective when they dance.
They are.
They're more effective. Yeah, definitely having units attack helps their effectiveness in battle. But the good news is Poke Bunny lost a lot of guys.
He has a lot of resources.
So he can rebuild. What's he rebuilding with? Just more Stalkers.
I'm kind of okay with that. Because what else are you going to go...
I think he needs some Zealots, though, as well, to get rid of those cannons. Zealots are much better at knocking out the cannons. And he could go some Zealot Archon and then Blink Stalker. Pure Blink Stalker, they just don't deal with the cannons, and the Zealots tank so well, too, from Todd. It's good to have more than one type of unit in your army.
Yes.
Unless it's Infestor.
I agree.
That's
because Tempest, you get, like...
Or Raven.
More.
It's okay to go pure Raven, too.
Get Thunder Seekers.
Unless they're going Thor, I guess. I guess there is one unit that counters Raven.
T-Mice is still alive, man.
Yeah. And he's building up a decent number of Ravens. He might win
What did I say?
If he just keeps building Ravens.
You gotta learn not to doubt the axeltoss.
Yeah.
But it's important to note, Lost to Luck is on my fantasy team, so we need him to do well. But I think he's in a solid position, letting everyone else kill each other.
Todd's moving for the middle. You know, the disadvantage Todd has is he's kind of poor in money.
That's very true.
Tempests are very expensive.
He needs a middle base.
What has the Batman been doing? He's just spreading creep methodically.
Yep.
You know, one thing I kind of like what the Batman's doing, except for Corruptors. Corruptors don't seem to have a strong place in free-for-all. You know, they're weak to Storm, they're weak to Photon Cannons, they're weak to Void Rays. They do beat Tempest, but, you know, as long as Todd has those cannons to pull back to. I guess that's what the Swarm Hosts are for. You can pick away the cannons of the Swarm Hosts. He's actually got a decent number of Infestors with full energy, you know. I'm not minding the Batman's army. I actually kind of like it. And against the Blink Stalkers, if he has detection, he's got to get an Overseer in army. I don't know if he has one or not. He kills the Observer with the Corruptors, and then the Swarm Hosts kill everything yet again. So it's a neat little unit composition. I really like it.
Stalker's coming forward here from Poke Bunny, and it looks like he's going to try to engage, get Lost to Luck, but going to back away. Too many cannons there.
Yeah, too many cannons.
Poke Bunny's picking fights with everyone, man.
He is, and you know, Blink Stalkers they're kind of like Hydralisk, where like they're easy to mass, and it kind of looks cool. You can get a lot of dirt, you can get a lot of map control, but they're not cost efficient versus anything, right? Like they actually lose to every unit in the game.
Unless Tempest straight up.
Yeah, unless Tempest straight up. So like,
which is kind of funny.
Yeah, like the one unit they beat is like the late game super unit.
Vikings.
That's true. They beat Vikings.
Corruptors.
They beat Corruptors. Yes. They beat Phoenixes.
Roaches-ish.
Yeah, Roaches and Stalkers is pretty even.
Yeah.
It really depends on
SCVs, probes.
Yes. Yes. So you're right.
Drones.
You're right. If your opponent's massing workers, you're in pretty good shape. Reapers.
Hellions.
Hellions. Maybe Ghosts too.
Yeah.
You know,
so
actually,
the
interesting thing is they actually don't do that great against Hellions.
Yeah.
With Storm will kill Hellions, but just straight up, Hellions actually do okay against Stalkers. The Queen's moving forward. Wow. 3 Queens versus 569 Tempests.
Not gonna work.
I'm pretty good at counting. Do you think I was off by any or?
Look.
Oh, look at this! Team Meista slowly trying to take more ground. He medevacs SCVs across the map.
Goodbye. Wait, where is that?
Is at the bottom right. He's like medevac dropping a Nexus at Todd's building in the middle of Sasquatch, but he's dropping SCVs. Are they going to turn and kill the Nexus?
You gotta kill the Nexus because you can't build your command center.
Yeah, I like it. Get him SCVs. I want to see them turn. Oh, Todd's probe is on it, man. Gotta get that pylon. Oh, get the probe first.
Huge battle. Probe is gonna fall.
Now get the pylon. No, not today. He's gonna warp units in. You gotta get the pylon first.
Yeah, I agree.
Critical misstep by...
Unless Todd is supply blocked?
That's true.
He's
That's
not.
true. Todd with a big move in the middle, making plenty of Photon Cannons to protect his Tempest. At some point, someone's got to make a move in the middle. I mean, I feel like the Batman might be able to beat that, but he'd take so many losses that might not be a good idea, right? I mean, we saw what happened when was it TT1 who took the middle first last time, right? And then everyone attacks him and kills him, right?
That's
kind of
what Poke Bunny,
Exactly. I mean, Poke Bunny retreated before he totally lost. But I feel like Batman's doing the right thing staying back.
Wow, these Storms actually doing a lot of damage to get Lost Luck. I'm not sure about his decision to engage here. Goodbye, Mothership. The Stalker's even going to blink forward. And Get Lost Luck is going to retreat. Meanwhile...
Team Meista, he's just hanging back, man.
I'm telling you, dude.
He's building more and more Ravens.
As long as you just keep your units alive.
He might be overdoing the Vikings, though. I mean, like, well, what if he has to fight Poke Bunny?
Hunter Seeker Missile.
Yeah. I think more Ravens, less Vikings.
Yeah. Does he have the resources for that?
Like, he has enough Ravens that, like, Todd, he could actually just, like, destroy Todd without a problem. I don't know if he wants to, though. I think he wants to hang back. Oh, the Corruptor's on the move from the Batman. Taking out Vulcan Lord's overlords. That was hard to say for some reason. DT is trying to come in there, not working out.
Sport Caller there.
Sport Caller very good at seeing the Dark Knight.
Todd, meanwhile, was able to secure.
Look at the Batman.
He's
actually, Batman's taken both of Wingblade's former bases. Nice. Nicely done, Batman.
Or Wingblade.
The one thing the Batman hasn't done yet is taken those 2 rich Vespene geysers in front of his base. I feel like he could be mining.
I mean, the Tempest could just kill this, no?
I mean, right now they could, but for a long time they weren't
sure.
that far, right?
Yeah.
So he could have actually already mined both those out. And it's always nice to...
Uh-oh.
This might be a mistake from Todd. He could be overextending here. Right now, Get Lost to Luck could just... if he moves in with the Corruptors and then the Infestors, I think he's
You
gonna...
mean the Batman.
The Batman, sorry, excuse me. Yes,
Yep.
he could have just destroyed that army. Tempest just do almost nothing to Corruptors once you close the distance.
The issue is closing that distance.
Letting Todd back away.
Alright, we have some scouting Vikings here from... Oh, he wants revenge. I don't know if 3 Vikings is going to be enough, though. Because Todd can just warp in stuff.
Well, Todd's actually maxed. He can only warp in 2 units. But the Vikings, they have the 3 attack upgrades.
And they can just lift.
They can. Look at that micro.
Oh, sick micro.
Look at that. Whew.
Get it away.
Oh, no, he's going to land it, man. This is like the micro war of the century. People think tuner food armies are what this is about. No. This is about the, look at that. Getaway repairing. He'll be back, man.
Yeah, I like it.
He'll be back.
Preventing a good amount of mining time there.
Oh, Todd's moving in again on the Batman.
Oh, no, the
Storm Host. Where is the anti-air force? It's way in the back of the base. It's not there.
Oh, no.
What is he doing?
He just wants to throw away the Swarm Hosts in favor of more Infestors, I guess.
I don't know, but he can't even, like, how can he build more Infestors? He's got, like, 50 gas.
He's mining from that bottom right location.
He's just not utilizing his units. And the Swarm Hosts were his key to beating the other players. He had to keep those alive.
Yeah.
I think that was a critical misstep by the Batman.
Still is 5.
Team Massa is trying to kill Todd's Cybernetics Court with mules.
I like it.
Not particularly effective, but the Vikings are doing a decent job.
Cybercore might end up falling. No, here come the Tempest to deal with
the mules,
saying,
they just weren't helping out, man. Not the most optimal use of mules there.
All right, so Todd is taking position here in the middle of the map. No one is really contesting him for that.
They aren't.
And I think it might be up to Team Ista to do something about that.
Yeah, it could. He has no money. Like, I feel he's got to just hang back. I feel if he's gonna win this game, he's just gonna wait.
Yeah.
And he's gonna wait because Poke Bunny will make a move on the middle, or Get Lost Luck will.
Or the Batman.
Or the Batman. I feel like any one of these players could actually probably take Todd out. But the reason that they're all afraid of doing it is because they want someone else to do it. Because whoever goes first...
And Todd is happy about that.
Yeah, whoever goes first is going to lose a lot of units, right?
Unless they all go at once.
Yeah.
Coordinate.
But it's one of those things where if you all coordinate to go once, everyone's going to like try to hit a tiny bit later than the others do, right?
Yeah. They're like, ready, set, go. And you're like the only one. You're like, guys. And they're like, we're coming. Guys, we said go.
Both you and Todd die, and the other 2 are happy, right?
Yep.
Because then it's a much their chances of winning go from 25% to 50.
Yep.
Or so they think. But meanwhile, Team Ista is he mobilizing?
Ooh, looks like he is coming forward with his Ravens and Vikings.
He led them before he hit PDD, and they all died before he got enough point defense drones out. Only putting out like 2.
Just died.
Oh man, you gotta use the spells on the Raven.
Yeah, you gotta use.
That's why you build them.
Time warp's going down. I don't know if that even hits the Vikings.
It's a good question, doesn't it?
Doesn't seem like they're in there, but yeah, there goes yellow.
So, if you guys are at home watching this, if you make a spellcaster unit, a Templar, Raven, Infestor, they actually don't have a base attack. So if you attack move them,
right?
Yeah,
they're not. They're just gonna move.
They're just gonna move. Yeah, you gotta utilize their special abilities.
The R button. Wait, what's point defense drone?
D.
D, the D button.
D button. Yeah, and you gotta put one down early, so it protects them as they come in here. You gotta put down a whole bunch of them.
I think what he tried to do there, he just tried to Hunter Seeker everything.
Yes.
And as the Ravens were going to do that, they got killed.
The Photons, the Storms, and the Tempests. Yeah, you gotta have some cover for them first.
Gotta put those point defense drones down first, and then you engage with the rest of your army. And now Todd is gonna be happy.
It's one less player he has to worry about.
but my top 3 call might be inaccurate.
It might be Batman's. Actually, he hasn't left yet. Batman moves in, pump fakes with the Corruptors, moves back out.
Swarm host slowly getting killed here.
Moving in and out of the battle isn't effective when they have so much range. Now he's deciding to commit. You gotta use Infestors though.
Spores are coming too.
Oh, if he just hits some fungals, where's the fungals? If he can prevent it from retreating, that's game over for Todd.
The Infestors are coming forward.
There's no fungals though.
There's High Templars. You got to be careful with that. Infested Terror is actually going down. Corruptor's still in pursuit, and Pokemon actually coming in from the left-hand side. So Todd has run out of room to run, and it doesn't even matter. Look at this. Batman still is so many
Tempest can't do anything to Corruptors. I mean, we've seen this when Shu played, right? If you mass Tempest, you're gonna lose because you can't win any battles. Like, it looks really cool because you're like, "Hi, I got a free Swarm Host. Hi, I got one more free Photon Cannon," and it's like, "Oh wait, I just lost 30 Tempest." They're not a unit you can mass, and we just saw why. That was even without any fungal growths.
Big engagement here between Get Lost Luck and Poke Bunny. Poke Bunny's still with a lot of units.
The winner of that will probably be in control because the Batman's pure Corruptor army.
Oh, yeah.
Does he have a Greater Spire? Oh, he does. If he can find a way to get some more money, he's got a mind.
Oh my gosh, he does.
He can turn them all into Broodlords, but he's spending all his money on something else. He's rallying in more Swarmos. That can work too. But I think the Broodlords have been a better choice, personally.
Broodlords and Swarm Hosts.
I mean, he actually doesn't need, like, any Corruptors anymore. Look how many Spores he has. He basically... So he massed pure Spore Crawlers and pure Corruptors.
Money, really.
Yeah. I don't know why he made the Spore Crawlers when the only air units were Tempest, right?
I think another hatchery somewhere is important.
I don't think he... Yeah. He's got to just mine... Does he have... How many workers does he have? 15.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
remember, he used a lot of workers to make those spores.
Yeah, the Spore Crawlers just don't make any sense at all because there's no mass Mutalisk, no mass Void Rays. And, of course, Tempest will never get hit by the Spore Crawlers unless you combine them with Vipers.
Yeah, I think the correct decision is to do something with these Corruptors. Make them Broodlords. But, again, you need the money to do that. You need the resources.
You know, if he puts a hatchery right where his Swarm Hosts are and he moves the Spore Crawlers around it, maybe he would do okay. Or maybe he should just long-distance mine and make Broodlords and just play a slow game. Yeah. I mean, the fact is he can't beat either player. But if the players fight each other... Oh,
there you go. He's long-distance mining now.
Great. That's exactly what he needs to do. Poke Bunny has a substantially small army to Get Lost Luck. Get Lost Luck has a... You know, Get Lost Luck's army is actually really scary. He's got some Tempest so he can pick at you, right? But unlike Todd, he has support for his Tempest, right? He's got Blink Stalkers, he's got Archons, he's got Void Rays. I think he could use a couple Storms, though, too. Storms are so effective.
Meanwhile, Marines and SCVs being really annoying in Todd's base.
So what wins? Photon Cannon, Storm, or Marine SCV? Oh, just one Tempest picking at him.
Probably
oh, no, Todd, don't lose here.
Protoss here.
Yeah, I think storming his own Archon. Killing all the guys. Yes, killing the guys around it. Pokemon is just getting picked to death. I feel like Get Lost Luck might be the game winner here. Yeah, he might be. Actually, if the Batman can find a way to...
Get Broodlords.
Yeah, I mean...
Look at the resources of Get Lost Luck, by the way.
How much does he have? Oh, yeah. That's a lot.
He's had this... he's still mining this top right area.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he took both of those mains. That's why he has so much stuff.
Yep.
I was wondering why, because he never took the middle, but he had both.
Who was that? That was Vulcan... Vulcan something.
Vulcan Lord.
Vulcan Lord.
And remember, he kept the natural alive for a while, so other people wouldn't realize he had it.
Yeah.
Great moves by Get Lost Luck. Very strategic play.
I think Vulcan Lord even announced that...
Nobody listens to you if you're Vulcan, though, man.
Yeah, that's true.
And aren't they supposed to be like the smartest, most rational beings or something?
I think they are.
But no one ever listens to them anyway, because...
Uh-oh. Well, the long-distance mining, slowly but surely.
Well, it's not long distance anymore. Batman's got a hatchery up now.
Oh, he does. That's actually really close.
But his hatchery, it's weird though. All Spore Crawlers aren't where the hatchery. He's got a few Broodlords. He's got to get it back though. They're way in the front. Whew.
A blink underneath those.
Yeah. I think he should move some of these Spore Crawlers up as well. I mean, the Spore Crawlers, they're not like they'll get in the way, right? When they blink in, they'll get in the way, or they'll kill the Observer, right? And then you can't see the Swarm Hosts. It's like, why not move the Spore Crawlers up just to like be annoying?
He needs to take these gases.
Oh, he's putting on a whole bunch of creep trimmers. I like that. You know, with that many queens, too, if he hits transfuses well, like, Get Lost Luck has the money, but Batman's army might even be better now. The Corruptors are actually going to be useful, because there's Void Rays and there's Void Rays and Tempest, yeah.
I think secure the middle is his pretty. That's his main goal right now.
I'm not sure if he can beat both players though. Oh, Poke Bunny getting hammered some more by the Tempest.
Oh,
nice storms, but all they're gonna do is take their shields off. Oh, he's committing in.
I mean, there's not much more Poke Bunny can do.
Yeah,
honestly.
he's damaging Get Lost Luck. Actually, the Void Race took some serious damage there, but
Yep.
yeah, Poke Bunny just too much. Lost too much there.
All right, so Todd is gone.
Todd is gone. So there's only T-Meister, Batman, and Get Lost Luck.
So
and
T-Meister is what place?
he's third, at least. How are you so good at this predicting where people end up? This doesn't make any sense.
My job, man.
He's got the Marines. Marines not so effective against a 200 foot army. Actually, if there was 200 foot Marines, it might have been, but...
So now Get Lost Luck can pretty much focus his attention
I feel like Batman could just wipe him out, though.
on Batman. Yeah, at this point, like, look at
Like,
his
the Corruptors will kill the air, right? The Queens... Actually, look how many Queens there are. And he's got upgrades for him, too. He's got to bring the Swarmhost with him and Infestors with him. Remember last battle? He didn't use Infestors very well?
Yes.
If he doesn't use Infestors, then Get Lost Luck can win. If he uses all his army at the same time, and maybe brings Spore Cores as well, he wins for sure, without doubt. But it's tricky, right? Because Queens, you got to get the Queens in there. You got to get the Swarmhost burrowed. You got to get the Infestors in there. You got to tell the Corruptors to attack. There's so many components to the army. It's not as easy as it looks. And if he keeps being... Oh! He's in... half his guys ran forward.
Yeah.
Get Lost Luck is picking at him. He's got no support.
Oh my
Where's
gosh. They were dealing with
Okay, there we go. Now it turns around.
Of Marines
The Queens are coming back. But the Broodlords are just destroying the ground army.
We need Fungals.
Yeah, if he just A-moves from here, he wins. I mean, it's just too... The army difference is too big.
How are the resources for Get Lost Luck? He still has a good amount of resources here.
I just feel like he'll lose his whole army for almost nothing.
Yeah, and he's still... Look at all this gold he's mining, the gas.
So what should he add? I think Colossi. If he adds Colossi, that's what he needs. They can help deal with Infestors. There's so many Corruptors, though. Maybe Void Race.
High Templar?
Yes. Yes, High Templar needed. Storm the Corruptors.
Feed back everything else.
Oh, great positioning on the Swarmhost there. The Swarmhosts are going to keep Get Lost Luck pinned back. I'd still like to see that the... Oh, and now he's mining all the... Like, the mining from Batman is going really nicely now.
Yeah, I don't know how Batman loses this.
There's an observer. Oh, that's Todd's observer.
He's just out of control here.
Oh, Get Lost Luck, send an observer in. Where's the detection? There's no Spore Crawlers up there. Interesting. If he's got to bring those Spore Crawlers up there. I mean, he doesn't have to, but it's just...
here.
Yeah. Oh, Swarmhost sneaking forward a little again. The Tempests are engaging him. Here's the battle. I feel like the Corruptors and the Queen's behind everything.
There go the Fungals onto the Stalkers, and the Corruptor's just going to clean up everything in the air very easily. Queens can just transfuse all the Broodlords easily. No.
I mean, the Queens could even transfuse the Corruptors if they wanted to.
Yeah, of course. And that's what they're doing.
I mean, maybe charging into the cannons. No, I mean, the Corruptor is here to still just kill everything another run away. Like, he doesn't even care about the Corruptors that much anymore. Yeah.
Needs those Swarmhosts to move up a bit. Or just use the Broodlords
yeah,
to kill cannons.
The Broodlord. Oh, there's no detection, though. Dark Templar actually killing a couple Queens. Nice transfusion there. The one who transfuses those stops to transfuse.
They slice fast.
Yeah. Lesson to you. If you're a Queen in a herd and you're running away, don't transfuse your friends.
Right.
Because then you'll die. Uh-oh. Team Meister with a large invasion. Look at this Air Force. Look at the size of it.
Command centers and
the grandeur. Man, it's not actually that effective, though.
They should make it so that when the buildings explode, they do damage to things surrounding it in the air.
Yeah.
Or and below.
Like, you think it could just, like, run into the... You know what's interesting? They go over. If you look at it, the graphics, they fly higher. You think they'd fly lower because they're heavier, right? So it's harder to get them off the ground. Or maybe higher because then actually that makes sense that the heavier the higher you'd want to fly.
Well, a command center got through somehow. So good for
that
command center.
It was all distraction.
Yep, just to get that orbital command across.
A clever decoy. And you know what?
There's no minerals over there though.
Team Meister has secured the bottom right base. The one that Todd used to have that killed SCVs. He's finally got it. Command squad of Marines.
It's 24 gas in one of those Vespian geysers.
He can drop mules and mine all those minerals up. Although actually he has plenty of minerals. I guess that's why he's only making Marines.
And we have 1,400 and...
So,
35 minerals.
I'm trying to figure out what exactly we're waiting for here. Oh, Get Lost Luck is going to rebuild whatever he can, then go in the middle again. I mean, he has to, right? The longer he waits, like, he's not mining, right? So the longer he waits, the stronger the Batman gets. These two Widow Mines. Oh! Widow Mines in the middle.
Oh!
Take a big chunk out of those Corruptors. Man, if there was, like, 5 Widow Mines there. Like, see how clumped that Zerg army is?
Yeah.
There's no detection.
Spore Crawlers hastily being moved forward.
If there's, like, 5 Widow Mines, he actually would kill, like, the entire Zerg army. That would have been really funny.
Widow Mines,
No.
Can you make more?
He has 21 gas. He needs to get 25.
Oh, he has one unburrowed one in the main.
Wait, is Batman not mining? Oh, Batman's hatchery. He must have died to Team Ice doing all that. But he's built another hatchery. And he's. I mean, eventually he'll just rebuild, right? And no one else is rebuilding at all.
Well, Team Ista.
What's he? Oh, he's building like Marines though.
Well, he's mining more stuff down here.
He needs to kill that assimilator and get those 24 gas. Is it worth 750 minerals to get 24 gas? He has so many minerals.
Why would it? Wait. What does 750 minerals have to do with it?
To build a refinery.
Oh.
He can't mine that 24 gas until he builds a refinery. Unless he can ask permission from Todd to use that assimilator. You should be able to do that.
Yeah. Todd's not here, though, so.
Yeah. Not going to work.
Alright, the other option is kill every building?
In team games, you can do that.
He's going to target the Greater Spire.
Oh. Getting some damage done.
And there's nothing really here to deal with this.
The Queens are hurrying back, but oh, there's an Overseer there, too.
I wish you could burrow DTs.
You can just transfuse it.
Actually,
You should be able to blink DTs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're gonna. Oh, he's just baiting him. He lets him think he's gonna get it.
You can blink DTs in Angry Templar.
That's true.
Which we played yesterday.
Fortunately, it was bugged.
Well, it was.
We tried to play it.
We tried to play it.
You know, the Queens are so good. Like, what people under realize about Queens is, like, they're actually good at combat.
Yeah.
If you compare them to Roach, they've got more life than Roach. They actually have the same damage per second to ground as Roach does. Like,
Queens are a huge part of the early game versus every.
They're good, man.
Yeah.
These guys are good. Yeah, they're continually underrated.
It's like, this is funny. Like, this is a Heart of the Storm game, I promise. And we have like a Wings of Liberty composition winning a free-for-all.
Well, no, there's a Swarm host. They've actually played a reasonable role.
Eh.
Yeah, a reasonable role. Not the Broodlords could have done this.
If the Swarm hosts weren't here, I think.
Yeah, it wouldn't have. I mean, well, in the one battle, he only had like 2 Broodlords. It would have mattered.
Yeah.
Yeah, when all the Blink Stalkers were there.
Yep.
That's the one. But now that he has this many Broodlords, he doesn't need them anymore.
Get Lost Luck.
Oh, the DT is trying to fight.
I think I'm going to trade him.
DTs are getting a lot of kills. Unfortunately, they're kills against units that are free.
Yep.
Oh, but Team Ista, man, he's all over the place. SCV's moving in the middle, doing some serious damage. Dropping the main with tanks and Marines and taking out a lot of the infrastructure. The Batman's, he's under... Oh, there goes the Spine Crawlers, finally. The SCVs are taking him down, though.
Yeah.
They're actually didn't kill it. Look at that one Spine Crawler. It's going to die.
It's gone.
No cancel. 2 Spine Crawlers down. These SCVs are vicious. Oh, no. Queens.
Team Ista on the GG got 3rd place. And I think the GG from...
Get Lost Luck has 97 food. Where is it? Oh, he's got a lot of probes.
He's like 5
He's got
DTs.
a lot of probes. He's got 45 probes. He has more probes than everybody else combined.
He's got some Stalkers than Colossus back
He
here.
does, but half his food is in probes.
Yeah.
So it's really not 97. It's actually... He has like 3 times the probe count that the Batman does. I feel like preemptive... I mean, I don't think it's too early to say the game's over.
Yeah, I mean, the Batman does win. Get Lost Luck still gets me points for my fantasy team, so...
2nd place. Oh, the probes are coming.
Here they go. Here's the final stand, maybe. Or the probe's just going to go alone. One of those things where, let's go!
The rest of the army's like
no.
This is what the Russians did in World War I or II, I believe. They sent the prisoners in first because they had less value.
Oh.
And then the regular army came in behind, hoping the prisoners would soak up all the bullets. So in this case, he's treating his probes like prisoners. I saw a single Broodlord go down there.
Yeah?
He killed
one
the unit.
Broodlord?
I mean, of course, it could have been transfused, but you got to give him something, right?
Who's going to beat the Batman, man? That's his 2nd victory with a different race.
He's too good, man.
That's really impressive, actually.
You can hurt the Batman, but he always comes back.
You know, something that shouldn't be ignored in that game was the person next to him actually had like a really good army and was doing a lot of damage to the Batman, but remember he like disconnected or something.
That's true.
Imagine if he had stayed in the game. I don't know if that was Batman's game.
Well, you know, Batman works in mysterious ways. He said it himself.
That's what he said.
He said it himself. And those ways, they work.
Yeah. Well, very, very well played from the Batman. 2 wins in a row here in the MLG free-for-all. Taking out a good amount of players as well. Took out a lot of, you know, game 1. A lot of pretty good pro players involved in that. Game 2, a lot of good pro players as well. So, Batman, congrats to him. 2 free-for-all wins in a row. I'm impressed for 1. But you're watching FFA, Heart of the Swarm exhibitions here. Today is Wednesday, our FFA day. Of course, Mondays and Fridays we have King of the Hill. Tuesdays we have Arcade Spotlight. And Thursdays we have show matches. So this Thursday we're going to have Holt versus Damaga. Best of 7, which should be a very good matchup. I think Katz is going to join me in casting here. And quick shout out, quick plug to our YouTube channel, guys. Anything you see on this stream will be on YouTube, pretty much. So if you want to check out that content or any content you missed, for example, yesterday we played. Actually, we can already see what's already up here. Yesterday we had custom map spotlights. We played. What did we play here? All these VODs are currently up. We played Zone Control. That was a lot of fun. Photon Discs, Star Dodgeball, Nexus Word Wars, the card game. So all those VODs are available for you to watch on our YouTube channel. And of course, Rules of Engagement.
And you know, even if you only have a minute or two, we got some short VODs there, like the top one, 41 seconds long. So some short, funny ones there for you guys if you just want to, you know, just have a few minutes. There's also playlists for, you know, top 5s, top 10s, exhibition matches, which include pro players like Crank, Supernova, Seed, Dragon, TT1. Like Rotterdam was even in one of those matches.
I heard he lost pretty quickly.
He did. Yeah, it didn't work out so well for him. But he was playing Crank.
Yes,
so.
Crank is very good at Heart of the Swarm.
Yes.
By the way, guys, be sure to subscribe. All you have to do is go to the address you see at the bottom of your screen, youtube.com/officialmlgsc2, and the subscribe button is right here. Click that subscribe button. We're at 716 right now. And looking across the channel properties, League of Legends is at 722, so they're beating us by a little. But we can make up that gap pretty easily, I think. Call of Duty is destroying us, 3,296. That's a little bit embarrassing.
You know what? I think we should do something. We should give you guys a promise. If you subscribe to YouTube, if we get 1,000 subscribers, we will give out 3 fistfuls.
3 fistfuls
of beta keys.
Of beta keys.
And we're gonna save up all the beta keys, so we're not gonna be giving out very often until we get 1,000 mark, and then all the fistfuls of beta keys will be released. So guys, hit subscribe, and we'll start giving out a ton of beta keys.
1,000 subs. That's the benchmark. Y'all heard it here first. If you can make that happen, a lot of beta keys coming your way, because we do have a lot of them. So, yeah, subscribe to YouTube. Lots of awesome content there, and of course support MLG, MajorLeagueGaming.com. Lots of cool stuff there. I'm not sure what we have time for.
I think we have time for something quick.
We'll come up with something, but we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a bit. So don't go anywhere.